We stand, we rise, we kill, alright. We stand, we rise, we kill, alright.
We stand up, we rise up to give our lives up for this burden, this passion to burn a lifetime for you.
Hey guys, Legendary Ghidorah here. Today we're going to be doing Can Batman Beat the Avengers? Debunk here. This video was requested by Alex Ferrena, and this came out faster than my Indominus Rex power scaling video. So this is can the Avenger, basically, can Batman with prep take down the Avengers? We're going to skip Hawkeye and Black Widow because that's kind of like the easier ones. Now, if you want me to do a video on those two, yeah, we can get into that. Just let me know down below. But right now, we're actually going to talk about Captain America to the rest of them. Now, Captain America actually is like somehow anti-prep in comics. This dude beated a prepped Taskmaster who had his fighting style, Iron Fist, Shang-Chi's. The list continues. All right, this guy was prepared for him. Even poisoned and blinded Captain America, so he could make it easier for him to take down, and Captain America beat him. Then we get into Heroes Reborn. Now, when I tell you the current Heroes Reborn makes the Avengers look too powerful here, because here's the thing about this whole story. It's an entire universe designed against them. This version, Phil Coulson here, who was working for Mephisto, even made the entire world worship Mephisto. I mean, geez, that's just messed up, dude. You making them worship basically this devil type figure there, and you just corrupted the whole world. Now, I mean, they even had in Mephisto We Trust. Like, I know that's some cap right there. In Mephisto We Trust, but like, yo, that's the biggest cap in all of Marvel. But anyway, this is a universe designed for the Avengers to never exist, to never meet, and basically some of them never have their powers here. But yet Captain America beats this Phil Coulson with the device that was with the artifact that was used to change the entire universe. I mean, this artifact was so powerful, beings like Eternity, a multiversal entity. And, Thanos, again, a Skyfather level being, like universal plus to multiversal, no low, was affected by this device. All right. And Captain America not only beat Coulson, who had this device here. This is a device, pretty much made to make the universe, whoever holds it, basically in control of the universe. And Coulson wanted him to lose here. He was prepared for the Avengers, and which is why the Squadron was made more powerful than the Avengers. This is the reason why Hyperion beat Thor here. Because let's be real here, if Thor had all of his current, power sets like, the Odin Force and the cosmic energy of, the power cosmic of Galactus that he took both, gained and stole here, he would slap Hyperion. No doubt. But it's just the fact that this is an entire universe. I'm going to say this probably a lot because of Heroes Reborn. It's an entire universe designed against the Avengers. Like, literally, these guys Nighthawk took out Blade in this one. Even cut his adamantium sword in half with his little wingding or whatever. And not only did Captain America beat Coulson, with that device, he goes on to knock out plot-armored Hyperion. Alright? Plot armor. Biggest plot armor you'll ever see. So I don't want to hear nothing about Batman's plot armor. All right, this dude knocked out a universal level of plot armor here. All right, okay, And we're not even going to get into physical stacks here because Captain America simply outboxes, outmaneuvers, outclasses Batman. Batman's utility belt really doesn't have a counter for Cap's shield. You could say, oh, what if Batman touches a bomb to it? Okay, what's to stop Cap from throwing the shield with the bomb on it to Batman? I mean, this dude has reflexes so good that bullets are moving in slow motion. You mean to tell me Batman's gonna throw a sticky bomb faster than a bullet? What's to stop Cap from catching it and throwing it back at him? Like with superhuman reflexes, alright? Then he did bring up the insider suit. Yes, Captain America alludes to that. That thing channels the power of the Speed Force. That is really not a fair fight at all. And then, you know, the Hellbat suit. Okay, you're pushing overkill here. That's really not necessary. Now with Iron Man, he tried to make the fact that he could hack Stark, or he could probably beat Stark at his own game. Yeah, that's a no. Tony's is basically one of the Marvel's most improved players years running. I mean, honestly, he's forever the most improved player. There's really no doubt about it. I mean, Iron Man literally builds off his suits. And I usually hear on Facebook that people, you know, actually do believe that Batman could beat Iron Man in a straight up fight. Like, huh? What? No, he can't. He can't beat him even with a suit on. He's not beating him with, you know, any of his suits here. Iron Man has suits capable of drawing the energy from planets here. So again, if Batman uses the insider suit or the Hellbat suit, which is really not good, I'll explain later why. Iron Man can always amp himself in his suits here. He also has suits, you know, that are basically built to take on heavy hitters like an insider suit Batman, a Justice League Buster Batman, and a Hellbat suit Batman, honestly. I mean, his bleeding edge, right? His bleeding edge here. It would destroy basically probably all those armors base. I really have to say it would probably basically destroy all those armors here because it can pretty much do just about anything. I mean, this is a suit that was used to take on Phoenix Force Cyclops. All right? With Bo, you know, like 1/3 of the 1/4 of the Phoenix Force. My apologies. Now you might say legendary. You realize Batman took on Darkseid, right? Like, okay, but here's the thing though. 1/3 of that power is still multiversal. The Phoenix is a multiversal singularity, a multiversal embodiment. Now, you know, I do believe in outerversal and all that stuff, but I do believe in, you know, I do believe in outerversal and all that good stuff here. But still, you know, I like to keep it simpler because, you know, the cosmology really not, you know, I'm not really all that. I'm not all that. I'm not an expert, but I know my stuff. All right. So you have the fact that Iron Man really can really just take on anything, can really just take anything from Batman, honestly. It really shouldn't. There's really nothing Batman has that can honestly phase him. Batman can't out-hack him because, one, I don't really think, you know, Batman is smarter than Tony. It's very iffy where Batman ranks in the DC universe. He's usually, you know, behind Lex Luthor, and Lex Luthor is usually behind Mr. Terrific. So it's kind of like, is he the third, you know, smartest, or is he like the second, or, you know, just whatever. There's also the fact that Iron Man has suits that can literally adapt to whatever Batman's throwing at him. So if Batman brings in the JL Buster, he has a suit that, well, let's call it, you know, this is the Model 51, as you guys can see on screen here. This suit comes with a samurai mode, which actually does prove Iron Man has ridiculously good hand-to-hand combat skills. Has energy blast, capable of hurting energy absorbers. Him, Captain Marvel, meaning he can bypass the absorption ability, meaning he can bypass Batman's various abilities. There's also the fact his suits are capable of analyzing stuff in picoseconds. Yeah, Batman's not beating that at all. Now, if you want to say, okay, what if you bust out the JL Buster, Legendary? Okay, Hulk Buster. I mean, literally, the Hulk Buster is a much physically superior, much stronger, and more physically superior suit than the JL Buster would ever be. Sure, the JL Buster knocked around Wonder Woman, but it didn't too hot when Superman fully got his hands on it. Now, did it? And the Hulk Buster and the World War Hulk Buster is comparable to, well, the Hulk. Same Hulk who broke Colossus's arms. This is the same Colossus who can casually trade blows with Gladiator, someone who shook the entire universe. All right? Now you might say, Legendary, are you highballing Colossus? No, I'm putting Colossus on the tier he is and showing you that the World War Hulk Buster is no joke. The Hulk Buster in general is no joke. It's made to go toe-to-toe with the Hulk. Even has had other uses. I mean, the Hulk Buster has been able to beat down Ultron, and when it was controlled and went, a rampage one time, it was able to hold its own against an Avengers team. Now, let's talk about Vision. Now, you might say, Legendary, he covered Vision before Iron Man. And again, I do have a problem with that. That's why I basically did it, because Vision would literally manhandle and shred Iron Man. All right. So for starters, Vision versus Batman. Yeah. No contest. We already know how this is. He would destroy and slap Batman in a physical fight. Yeah, not really much any competition here. I really don't understand what he was trying to do here, saying that Batman has experience with androids, so this is no different. One thing I do not like is ABC logic, saying, oh, since Batman has went toe-to-toe with Amazo, wait, what? Since Batman has dealt with Cyborg and Red Tornado, okay, he should be able to deal with Vision. No, because here's the thing. DC cats operate on a different wavelength than Marvel's cats, alright? The heroes and villains do not correlate, alright, with each other. I mean, you can't unleash an EMP on Vision. That's just not happening. Batman cannot hack Vision. Again, that's not happening. Vision has hacked Ultron himself. Like, you think Batman is hacking Ultron? Cyborg isn't hacking Ultron. And Ultron can hack entire planets and conquer them. He even conquered a whole galaxy casually. There's also the fact that if, Batman brings in a suit or whatever, Vision can phase through it, interface it, dismantle the suit. Batman uses the Hellbat suit. Nope. He's gonna I'm just gonna slide on in here and boom, your suit's gone. Then you have the JL Buster. Whoop, bing. And this isn't to say that Vision really just doesn't phase through the shield, grab Batman and just toss him into the atmosphere and then wait for him to just fall back down by having a smoothing. There's also the fact that Vision is immune to EMPs. The same EMPs that Iron Man can withstand, he can withstand. Alright, so that's not happening. Vision can hack. Vision can withstand EMPs. Vision is just a lot more powerful than anything Batman really has to throw at him. Now for Hulk. Now, I really tried to go the route. He really did try to go the route of World War Hulk here. But here's the thing, though. This took the effort of Marvel's entire, smart man team. Minus the Black Bolt scroll. It really wasn't, he was intelligent, but he was like average intelligence. He wasn't like actual Black Bolt intelligence. So, yeah, Black Bolt is actually one of the smartest people on the planet. The Illuminati is basically designed to be one of the smartest people on the planet. But you guys get that point, right? So this also, you gotta actually argue Batman is smarter than all of them, all right? And the fact that, he tried to say, well, gas could work on Hulk. If we're referring to that crossover, please don't do it in the comic section. Because here's the thing, though. Venom beat Superman. Like, are you guys serious right now? Venom is not that strong. I mean, sure, he's had his showings, but he's not as strong as Superman. Now, this is also, the same Marvel and DC crossovers. Lobo got beat by Wolverine, but it was fan voted. I don't think that really matters. The fact that it was void of logic really has it concerning here. All right. So yeah, Batman's really got nothing on Hulk here. He's not gonna hurt Hulk in any form or shape here because Hulk is taking attacks from Skyfather level beings, has destroyed whole universes in his weaker stages. All right. And is generally intelligent himself. All right. Can't put this any other way here. Now, let's say Batman, has enough prep to, let's say he can try to drain the gamma radiation from the Hulk, or he can siphon Hulk's power into his own, Hulk JL type buster. All right. Now you have a problem. Hulk has high levels of gamma energy. This is proven with World Breaker Hulk here. I mean, really. He has high levels of gamma energy to the point where a single step, boop, like almost sank the eastern seaboard. Like, are you nuts? Like, dude, this dude can shake entire continents, destroy whole planets with just a mere shockwave of his fist, was threatening to destroy the entire dark dimension, beat down a dude who gave Silver Surfer hands. All right? You guys get where I'm coming from? And honestly, if Hulk gets his hands on any of the suits Batman is wearing, inside the suit, okay, he's not going to have a problem. He could just thunderclap and that would just shatter Batman's entire body. I mean, Ghost Rider barely even withstood that, and he's far more durable than Batman. All right? JL Buster, as you guys can see before you on this picture right here, that's not going to work. But Legendary, Batman has taken attacks from Damage, who's DC's equivalent of the Hulk, and is stated to be stronger and hits harder than Doomsday. Yep. And you know what? I can say that. You guys can definitely say that. You guys can definitely agree with that. I can definitely, I can agree on that. All right. Damage is a powerhouse. But he's not on Hulk's level. I'm sorry. He really isn't on Hulk's level at all. Hulk has literally one-shotted Thor, Hercules, flexed off Hercules. There's no competition like that. And if you want to say, well, Legendary, Batman in the Hellbat suit fought Darkseid. So, what's your counter to that, Thanos? Honestly, that's just how it is. It's Thanos. Thanos is pretty much the answer. Alright? I think Thanos, and I do consider Thanos physically more superior to Darkseid, just because Darkseid really doesn't get his hands dirty all like Thanos does. I think Thanos actually enjoys exerting himself in physical combat rather than, just, letting minions do the dirty work. Sure, he'll do it. I'm not saying he won't. But I just generally think that, Thanos is just more physical than Darkseid. Then you have the fact that Hulk has not only been able to fight Thanos, he's been able to fight against an Annihilist by cosmic energy. And his own gamma radiation. And this Annihilus was actually able to go toe-to-toe and briefly hold his ground against Thanos. And yet Hulk was giving this dude absolute work. I mean, there's even been a time where he's giving, Thanos a run for his money. He's sending Thanos flying, burying his face into the ground, all right? Hulk's not a joke here. Gas is not working because there are definitely times where even Bruce Banner turns into the Hulk even when hit by gas, and then Hulk just pretty much thunderclaps it away here. Now, like with Hulk having very few weaknesses, there's Thor, who virtually has well, the Midgard Serpent's Fang, I guess, counts here. But here's the thing, though. The Midgard Serpent was also eligible to kill Better A Bill when they first fought. Now, the fact that Batman actually Danco did go the Tower of Babel route with Wonder Woman was pretty interesting, except the fact that Thor's Rogues Gallery is filled with magical illusions. Alright, the Enchantress and Loki. Alright? There's not to mention what a simple pimp slap that armor's coming off, right? So Batman running up with the which one? Oh, sorry, the Hellbat. Running up with the Hellbat suit. Nah, that's not a good idea. I really don't think the Hellbat suit would be able to take on a full powered Darkseid. I'm sorry. He might get a couple blows in, but Darkseid is just manhandling the absolute bejesus side of that. Now, Amora and Loki, as well as Malekith, so that's 3 magic users that are prone to cause illusions. Loki and Malekith especially, and Enchantress, well, she's able to do enchantments on people to make them fall in love and obey her. There's also the fact that, well, Thor in his current run fell into the serpent's mouth and got chewed up. Alright? Not enough for you. And he literally blasts the serpent's jaw open. So again, this shows that Thor can overcome his weakness. That's not good. That's not good at all. Matter of fact, a lot of Marvel heroes have actually improved and overcame their weaknesses. Magneto wasn't able to, pick up non-phosphorus materials or was only able to manipulate metal, but then he became an energy manipulator on top of it. I mean, the dude bent lasers and then was able to destroy psionic beams. This is not even to get into the fact that the Hellbat suit drains Batman's life force. And let's be real here. Hulk and Thor, not easy opponents. Nah, they're not easy opponents at all. When you're fighting beings that can take on your dad, who can destroy a galaxy on his bad day, yeah, there's no winning that. Yeah, you're barely winning that at all. And then you have, well, when characters are able to take on, Odin on his best day. Zerter. I mean, Thor casually fights Zerter, who pretty much scales to Odin, and Odin can cause multiversal levels of damage. Alright? Let's get into Scarlet Witch real quick. Now, the durability part, okay, maybe. Scarlet Witch actually has superhuman durability, so there's a big difference here. Also, she's I'm gonna flat out say she's a mutant. The retcon was just ridiculously stupid, and mutants have enhanced physiology. So yeah. Now the one thing here is that he did not talk about Wanda's probability manipulation, all like that. So honestly, no, that's gonna be a no. So her probability manipulation actually favors her. Meaning if Batman has a prep time plan for her and tries to use it on her, there is a 90% chance that it will not work. Matter of fact, there's a 99.9% chance it won't work. That's how good her probability is. Like if you punch her, you're going to be curious on why you're punching the floor next to you. Like, what? What's going on here? Huh? I could have sworn I was just about to punch you. What happened? I don't know. Just try it again. All right, fine. Oh, well, that didn't work. And there's also the fact that this girl can affect Skyfather, or not, my bad. Beyond Skyfather level beings. This girl was able to affect Nyx, who who snapped Zeus's neck like it was nothing. So yeah, long story short, even with prep time, Batman still doesn't win. The Avengers are just different animals altogether. But let me know what you guys think. Please comment down below, like and subscribe and share with your friends. This is Legendary Ghidorah. Peace.